this is Lynn with Paper Life, and today we are going to be working on our October daily. It is Halloween, so we're going to be doing day 31, Happy Halloween. I'm going to show you what I did for 29 favorite Halloween color combination, day 30, pumpkin recipe or pumpkin spice product, and like I said, we'll be working on day 31, Happy Halloween. First, I want to say thank you to Teresa at T's Homemade Treasures. She helped so much with all these freebies that we were able to produce this year. So thank you very much. I'm going to set those to the side. Let's get a little bit of a recap. Here's the creepy tag that we did together. My day 29, sorry, my book is not sitting very flat currently because it is so thick. So my favorite combination is the purples, orange, green, black, kind of, I guess, more modern Halloween colors. And I did a jelly print to get my colors. And then I just put a couple graphics there that I really liked, because this was one of my favorite shows when I was a kid. For my day 30, I put some fabric on the back here and put clear gesso over the top. This was a cupcake liner that I Mod Podged down to a piece of paper just to give it a little bit of strength. I made a couple little cards for my recipe. The recipe that I shared was one off of Pillsbury's website. My kids love this every year. They request it. We usually have it for Thanksgiving. It is pumpkin spice pull-aparts. So I wrote that down. I still need to erase my lines, but I forgot about that. And I ran out of room, so I needed another little tag for the directions on how to make it. So there's my day 30. I had a little extra room in this journal, so I kind of went on and did a few pages for Halloween. So I used one of the napkins, and it's 99 problems but a witch ain't one. I thought that was funny, and honestly I just wanted to use it, so I put it there with one of the with the cat that came on the napkin as well. This was the wood piece that I got from Dollar Tree. Yes, it's going to make my journal thicker because apparently it has to be thicker. But I painted it, and then I used some of the glitter paint over the top, some fabric with the creepy cloth behind there. Then we come on to, this is the page we're going to be working on today, and I'm also going to do a page for the Day of the Dead. So once I'm completely done with this journal, I'll probably do another video just kind of with the flip through. So for right now, I'm going to move this out of my way. I kind of started, and here's what I did. I got this fabric a couple years ago from Joann's, and originally what I wanted to use was this Halloween ribbon, but it wasn't really going to fit, so I adjusted. And I just cut out the witch with the pumpkin. I've already put clear gesso on the back. It's mostly dry, and I'm going to put clear gesso over the top of it. So I'm going to get my gesso out, give it a little bit of a stir. Sorry, I'm going to need my paper towel. Now the reason I'm putting the clear gesso here is because it will make it where I can actually fussy cut out this image. And you can do the same thing with Mod Podge. I just don't have any. I might still have some, I don't know. I just don't usually use it. I had this here. This will do the same thing. And what it's going to do is just kind of give your fabric some structure, because once it's all dry, I'm going to fussy cut around my little witch here. And I had thought about putting her on a bag so that I could journal about what we do for Halloween. or what we end up doing this year for Halloween. But I don't think I have a bag that fits, so we may end up making one. So what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to pause you, and I'm going to dry this and probably even fussy cut it out so that you guys don't have to sit here and wait while we do all that. Okay, so with the magic of a pause button, we are back. My witch is mostly dry. I wouldn't close it in a book right now because it's not completely, but it's close enough. Kind of fussy cut around it. I looked, I did not have a bag that would fit in my journal and fit my witch. Like, my bags that I had were either way too big or too small. So we're just going to create one, hopefully. So what I'm going to do is use one of these pages as kind of a template or an idea of how big I want to make it. So I mostly have my folds done. Sorry, my sleeves are aggravating me. This is just barely going to fit in my journal. It's a little bit taller than what I need it to be, so that may get adjusted, but we'll see here. I'm going to trim off these parts and trim that so that these fold in. That's going to fold up. I can go ahead and glue this down because this is going to be the basic shape of our bag. And one thing I'll do is when I trim these, I don't worry about it being all the way down to where this is going to fold up, because when it folds up, it's going to kind of disguise it and hide it. So in my opinion, it just makes it a little bit easier not to even stress that part of it, right? So I put glue along this edge, down here, a little bit across this top. I'm not sure if I guessed right on where that's going to hit, down that line in there. And I'm just using my finger to kind of press it down and make sure it's adhered where I want it to be. Since I'm going to glue this bag in, I'm not really worried about how pretty this back is. You're not going to see it, so I'm not stressing it. If my glue gets over, then my glue gets over. It's not the end of the world. Okay, so what I want to do next is glue this flap up. Okay, so that's what our bag will look like from the front. I'm going to distress around my edges just a little bit. I was going to cut a little tab in here, but go figure, I could not find my hole punch that I need. So my witch will go there. I'm kind of trying to figure out if I want to put, I don't know where that would go on there, so I'm not going to worry about it right now. Let's see. I have some of this black creepy cloth here. I'm kind of thinking about maybe putting it at the bottom. Kind of like that. I think what I'm going to end up doing is after I get this glued down, I'll trim some of this top of the bag off so that when I put a tag in there or something, it's not bigger than my journal. So let's do this. Let me get this glued down. Again, I'm just using Fabrifix. And that's kind of another nice thing about using the clear gesso, Mod Podge, whatever it is on the fabric, is when you put this glue down, you don't have to worry about seeping through. Now, it no longer really feels like fabric. I mean, it has a texture kind of like fabric, but you know it's not actually fabric, if that makes sense. I got glue up here where I didn't want it, where my finger was. Well, a little extra glue never hurt anybody, right? Okay, I really feel like I need to stop. What I'm going to do is move this up out of my way. Oh, there's my ruler. I'm just now going to trim this bag where I want it to be. Alright, there we go. Okay. So if our bag gets glued on there, this journal is so thick, guys. I mean, it is crazy. So my pages won't even sit flat anymore. I'm thinking if I glue this here, I need to distress across the top of this again. so if I glue this here, I think I'm going to add in my number down here in the corner. And I think I'm going to glue it down first so that if my parts go over the bag onto the paper, I'm okay with it. So let's do that. Okay, again, I'm going to pause you guys for a minute while this sets just a little bit, because I'm afraid it's going to keep wanting to pull up off this paper. So I'm going to lay it this way and let it set for just a minute. Okay, so this is mostly dried where I want it to be. I got my number. That's going to go there, and my prompt. Okay. If I can get that to stay there. Now I have this Halloween, and what I was thinking about doing was putting it up there. And I do think I'm happy with that, so I'm going to go ahead and put it there. So let me make sure this is actually, yep, it's still open. Woohoo. Small accomplishment. You never know when I do something. I glue things closed all the time. On accident, of course. So there is my day 31. Get you in frame. The Halloween, happy Halloween. And like I said, I'll just make a tag that will go inside here, where I'll probably just list off some of the things we did. Believe, at least what I have planned so far, is a popcorn night with the kids and some scary movies. So I'll just kind of probably write down what movies we watch, what we do, anything kind of fun memories about the night. So there we go, and then I'm going to do my Day of the Dead. I still have to finish the back of this. And then I'll do a video flip through of what I've done. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Thank you, everybody that participated in the October Daily this year. It has been so much fun. I've enjoyed every last minute of it. It's so much fun seeing all the different ideas that people come up with, because okay, who wants to be like, hey, everybody, let's do the same exact thing? So everybody just has a different interpretation on it. And to me, that's one of the things I really enjoy seeing. So thank you all so very much, and happy Halloween. I hope it is a safe and fun one for you.